Ni hao, and welcome back to the Chinese campaign. So, I just found out that we actually have two Spanish task forces here. One battleship, two light cruisers, and a DD. That's not a lot of tonnage, actually. That must be a rather small battleship. And another battleship, a heavy cruiser, three light cruisers, and four DDs. So, we got this task force here. Some of the ships have taken some damage. And they have, well, fired off quite a bit of their ammunition. But here in Port Blair, we got the battlecruiser Beijing, of the Beijing class, the Wuxi, and some other ships. So let's just move them over to here. Kafkads, you can stay, I think. I'm gonna bring these Austrian DDs. And let's see what they can do. Do I have anything here? No. Nothing there. Okay, and when that is done with, all of these ships are going to move over here and help with the invasion of Hong Kong. Let's see, 86%. That is not bad. And that's probably going to improve once these two light cruisers are out of the picture. Let's see, you got some Japanese submarines hanging around. Where are they going to? Here, right outside of Saigon. Let's send the light cruiser to deal with it. How's the German invasion of this place, whatever it is? 29%. Oh, okay, yeah, it's that one. Well, let's just get on with it. Yeah, I don't really have that much tonnage to build anything anything new and exciting. So July it is. And wow, would you look at that? Lots of meetings. Let's see. Some admirals got fired. I wanted you to attack some submarines, not strike the port, but whatever. Here we go. Aurora and Aditi going up against one of these heavy cruisers. It doesn't have too much armor, so maybe we can make it work. Let's see. We've taken some damage. We're not completely stocked up on ammunition, but all in all, I think this might work. Maybe. It is risky though. But there's a potential for a pretty good reward here because that heavy cruiser is quite expensive for what it is. It's worth more than these two combined. There it is. And it is in good shape. It's not taken any damage from submarines or mines or anything like that. Let's see, what's your main gun range? 19 kilometers. Okay, so it's gonna outrange the Aurora. Aurora has a 6-inch main belt. How? So at 15,000 meters, she can pen the belt. So the armor is not really gonna keep me safe. Also, this thing has a lot of torpedoes. Maybe if I can just keep it focused on the DD. Maybe even get some torpedo hits. It is turning away though, so landing those torps probably not going to be that easy. The 5-inch guns on the DD might actually prove useful here. If nothing else, I should be able to go through the 4.5 belts. Okay, you launch torpedoes. Let's see if I can score some hits in return. Jing Ching will have to withdraw soon. Yeah, she's taking too much flooding damage, making her an easy target. I think I'm seeing those torpedoes before they get too close. Two spreads of torps out. Torps from my DD did not hit. Yeah, Aurora is starting to take big damage, so I think we're out of here. Let's bring the Jing Ching in again, even if I said she was gonna withdraw, because that cruiser is coming towards us. Should make for a somewhat easier torpedo target. Need to at least draw the enemy cruiser away from Aurora, because yeah, I would not like to lose that ship. Probably not gonna get a hit out of this. Maybe. Maybe. She keeps following the Aurora. No, nothing. No smoke ready here. Yeah, got her down to 51% though. Which isn't bad. But she was just too much. Too much for the Aurora to fight directly, and too maneuverable to get any torpedo hits. How fast are you going now? 21 knots. There we go. Disengaged. It does count as a victory purely because we killed more crew, I guess. But yeah, not too impressive. That's another class. And this is a Yang Jiang class. No refit. Veteran crew though. Guess we can give it a try. This was the one that was just supposed to fight some DDs. No, excuse me, submarines. Yeah, she's not been refit with better guns. That said, those are still 9 forward-facing 7-inch guns. And I think this class of Spanish cruiser we're fighting now might have less armor than the previous one. Let's find out. I know it's a different class. No, it's got pretty much the same armor. It's just not worth as much. Standard bulkheads. Let's see, what else do you have? And upload 3. Double bottom. Anti-torp 5. Yeah, this might also prove difficult to sink. And it's actually got much better firepower as well. It doesn't have the same torpedoes though, or does it? No. Not even close, but the torpedoes were not the problem in the previous battle. What kind of range am I firing at now? 17.4. You're not even firing back. Let's see, any torpedo hits here are gonna be very lucky if it happens. There we go. At least they launched. And if she keeps the same course and speed, might get some hits. Those are actually 3 torpedoes. Or at least 2. I think one of them might have detonated. Yeah, the fore and aft belts only cover very tiny sections of the ship. Three more torps going out. At least the underwater launchers reload very, very quickly. There's another set of 3. And the first 2 haven't even reached the target yet. Turn these off because she's probably going to maneuver once she spots the first set of torpedoes. No, there were 3. And if you can believe it, we might get lucky here. Nope. No luck. Out of HE. At least we haven't sunk yet, which is pretty impressive for Danyang. May now try to launch again. There we go. It's gonna give the ship a tiny flick, just so the underwater launchers can get enough lead on the enemy ship. Why are you not firing back though? Oh, also, it's only got a top speed of 26 knots. That's probably a big part of why it's so much cheaper. There we go, even a flooding hit. Oh. That torpedo. Well. Not impressive, but considering the Danyang was only in the waters here to deal with some submarines, not even supposed to fight a surface ship. Guess it's not too bad. Don't want her starting to take hits from those 9-inch guns. Because that's not a firefight I'm gonna win. Now her rudder is out. If we'd knocked out that rudder before those torpedoes hit, might get some more torpedo hits. And not even duds. Whatever, just gonna fire off my remaining 100 rounds. Who knows, maybe Barbette 3, tube powder, TNT 3. Yeah, I guess it's pretty well protected from flash fires. There we go, out of ammo. And leaving. You're not gonna purify me, purification. There we go, out of their range. Draw. Okay. I guess we didn't do that much. But here we go. That's the didn't the other ships meet up? Didn't they join together? Well then, I guess they didn't. So it's up to these ships with their limited ammunition. Well, at least their escort is lighter than last time. Let's get my stuff organized. Are any of you not fit to fight? Nah, you're all pretty good. You can join in with the other heavy cruisers. And you're just gonna follow the battlecruisers slash fast battleship. Why are you here? Oh no. I think I know what I did wrong. I only sent the... I was gonna leave this in port and send the rest of the well, fine. You're just going home. You're kind of worthless here. Simply because it's too slow. Light cruisers, you can just then follow the heavy cruisers. DDs, I've got a job for you. You're gonna do some torpedo shenanigans. I've got to check the recording to see if I actually misclicked and only sent a light cruiser instead of the battle cruisers. And my intention was to leave the light cruiser in port. Yeah, we're very short on ammo. That's why I needed those 2 extra battle cruisers, because they would have been fully supplied. Do I at least have torpedoes? Yeah. I do. Enough for 2 strikes. My task force is forming up. Let's see, how far away are they? See if I can spot any of those radar returns. Oh, they are that far away. Well then, I will be with you when the shooting starts. Well, we're closing in. Sadly, because of the weather, my DDs cannot go full speed. Which is making them a little bit more vulnerable than I would have liked. We're almost in range of those battleships. Got a 23-kilometer torpedo range. Let's pick out some targets. You, and I guess 2 on the last one. You can just launch whenever possible, as soon as possible. You all launched. Excellent. Darn it. There goes her guns. Okay, back to the battleships. These 2 are luckily in pretty good shape. Shan. Well, I said. This one is luckily in pretty good shape. Okay, battleships, you need to not fire at anything other than the enemy battleships. Well, except Wenzhou, which is not really a battleship. Well, technically Nanning is also a battlecruiser, but it's basically a fast battleship. There we go. We are getting torpedo hits though. Including on the battleships. Your torpedoes are almost ready again. Here they come. I think Real Felipe is going to be your target. Her rudder is out. Should have a difficult time dodging. What kind of torpedo protection did you have? Single bottom, anti-torp 1. Nice. Ooh, and also a flash fire on Real Felipe. That means I want both the Hife and the Nanning to target the other one. And I'm just banking on these torpedoes doing something. Wenzhou, that is your target. Imagine if I had another 2 battlecruisers in this battle. And another 3 DDs. The things I could accomplish. There goes the torpedoes. You are free to retreat. If I can sink the 2 battleships, then I can send in my heavy cruisers and just deal with the lights and the DDs. That will just not be a problem. Well, Yunnan doesn't have the most ammo, but the 8-inch armed cruisers have quite a bit. Someone detected some enemy torpedoes. Oh, yeah. Here they come. Probably won't score a lot of hits. Other than that very unlucky DD. But let's see, maybe maybe luck will strike. No? No. Luck didn't strike. And the 16-inch guns did not strike much. Nanning still has ammo. Wenzhou technically still has some ammo. Nani is down to 80. That's an expensive and big heavy cruiser. 21,000 tons, actually. I'm gonna send my my cruisers a little bit closer. Ooh, there we go. That was a very big hit. The accidental light cruiser deleted. Notting has 4 rounds left. Yunnan, you're actually just out of ammo, so you can keep following the big guys. Okay, I thought all of you had 8-inch guns. No. Only the last 3. And the 8-inch guns, they're the ones with any remaining ammunition, because they don't have the range. They haven't been firing at a bunch of stuff. Metal Snake does not have a lot of torpedoes left. You can target that light cruiser when in range. With her remaining 2 torpedoes. You guys just retreat. You're completely dry. I'd really hoped I would have another 2 battlecruisers for this. One of which would be the Wuxi, which is, like the Nanning, essentially a fast battleship. In fact, there's very little actual difference between the Wuxi class battlecruisers and the Sheen class battleships. They both have 9 16-inch guns, similar armor, 30 knot top speed. Ouch. What was that? Was that a yeah, there's a 14-inch. Yeah, I guess they still have even after I blew up some of their turrets, they still have some ammo. So, still kind of dangerous. Just to maximize my number of kills and damage, I want you guys just focusing the light cruisers, because I think those would be easy targets for you. With the secondaries on that heavy cruiser. And a secondary range, so you have 9 kilometers. I did not make these 5-inch guns any long. No extra length. That's what I'm trying to say. Lavia. Avoided the torps and turned the line around. More torpedoes incoming. Fine, we didn't get to sink the light cruisers. Let's fire off what we have left at the heavy. At least sink it. Yu Yang and Metal Snake. Engaging some DDs. Just to get out of there. Cruisers are all dry. And these are the incredibly tanky DDs. Yeah, extra beam and draft. They're slow, so relatively easy to hit. So maybe you should fire AP. No, AP actually doesn't have the pen to go through the DDs. I'm sorry, you were right. HE was the correct choice. Fletcher. Not Fletcher, but almost. And I think that's it. So another failure to sink the two battleships, but in my defense, I thought I actually had sent reinforcements to the task force. A paltry 4,000 victory points. Could have been a lot more if I only had another couple of ships with ammo. 1 DD. Well, this is basically a formality. Horrible weather in every single battle right now. Okay, we've spotted the enemy somewhere. Here it is. Far out. Now I'm just going to organize and send some fast ships out. And there we go. Bringing the Shoyama along just because she's got the best spotting range. And she actually spotted the enemy before the light cruiser did. And also it's kind of the flagship, at least of this fleet. Let's turn more broadside. Are you hiding in your little smoke? Gotta be very careful with torpedoes here. Let's get those aft guns unmasked. Also, you need to change course. There are torpedoes. Well, you're gonna fire. There we go. That's all I was waiting for. Let's see, I'm gonna make it look like it's actually a big, huge battleship, which it is. even if it's a just a scaled up light cruiser hull. There we go. But the pressing matter now, all these torpedoes heading for my light cruiser. Luckily, the way high class is very maneuverable and easily avoids all of that as long as I'm paying attention. And you're completely dry, so good luck doing anything other than minor paint scratches. There we go. See, this is the task force I could have used to fight the Spanish. But they're busy sitting in a circle on the map outside of an island. Let's see, what was the deal with those two battlecruisers? Sweden. No, not 56%. Not good enough. Yeah, no, they're still here. I was sure I sent them. But I must have done it wrong. Kavkaz, you're going back. Where did those Spanish battleships go? Did they teleport for repair? I guess they must have. I guess they must have, because these are only... Or are they hidden? Nope. Well, they're probably in port getting repairs. They're not here in Victoria. What's the other closest port? Probably here. Yeah, I'm guessing that's where they went, with a couple of very damaged light cruisers. Oh well. Just as I was about to send some actual firepower their way and deal with them once and for all, they use the old teleport trick. But now we are joining these together, and they're going to sit outside of here and probably get a bunch of ammunition. The Spanish are assembling some cruisers. Let's see, what else do we have that is ready to go and deal with a couple of cruisers? If I had a spare Beijing class, that would be perfect. But I don't. They're all at sea. One turn remaining. Okay. Let's not block this submarine that is trying to leave, because I want it out of my invasion circle. 2 turns remaining here. Okay. Can I launch an invasion of South Hokkaido this turn? Not really. We can take North Honshu. Doesn't even take that much. Because to take South Hokkaido, I would need to have ships in this sea region, not in this sea region. Fine, but I need an invasion active, or we're gonna risk having a peace treaty, and I don't want that. I want a total defeat on Japan. Alright, alright. Next month. So yeah, I did misclick and sent the wrong ships to reinforce that group outside of India. So that kind of cost me a pretty good victory. It could have been if I'd only had some more ships with more ammo. Would easily sunk those two battleships and more of their cruisers. But oh well, that happened. All right, let's see what has happened. Russia doesn't like me. Spain, well, sure. All your interesting ships are far away. German submarines. Sank 3 of them. All 3. Very nice. Danyang actually doing her job, fighting enemy submarines. Oh, here we go. Well, it's not one of the expensive ones, but sure enough. Got the Wuxi and the Beijing. The ones I wanted in the previous battle. At least they're gonna do something now. Alright, DDs, you're just gonna go home. Linhai, I guess you can scout or something. Yeah, no, their speed is not that limited. It's just the game updating itself from that one DD battle in the storm. It's kind of weird that that's how it works, but that is how it works. Let's see, range to target. 44 kilometers. And I think Beijing, with her 12-inch guns, will actually be the first in range. Yeah. No, the 16's on the Wuxi, not that far behind. Do I need to send in the Linhai at all? Risk taking damage to my light cruiser? Maybe not. You know, they're doing 26 knots, which is just perfect. Because their cruising speed is 27. There we go. Big 16-inch shell smashing into Magdalena. From my Chinese knockoff Iowa class. See, it's amazing how effective these 16-inch guns are if they just have ammo. Oh, actually scored a hit on Beijing. Yeah, very good. Alright. And we did take North Hokkaido. Korean Empire wants a Mudang class battleship. Not for plus 73%. You'd have to pay more. 82% is okay. Let's see. Germany, did you just take... Yeah, you did. Alright. Well, 73% here. Haven't you made it up there yet? I guess not. These two DDs are being repaired. They're the good DDs too. Army force, 200,000 on each of these halves. Maybe the army is going to do something. Maybe the army is going to do something interesting. Meanwhile, light cruisers need to reposition. Start farming some submarines. Got some cruisers here. They can join in here. Actually. Battleships. Your job is shore bombardment. These are the Shane class. Alright. This is the Shima group. I want them closest to the port so they can deal massive damage if they get the strike mission. And that's Chubin, which still has not seen action. All right. Let's see. First off, I want to delete Chongqing Bay. Because, well, it's kind of a cheap DD. I've got better ones. The Jing class is much better in every way. And if my allies want to buy DDs, I want them to buy more expensive DDs. Speaking of, I want to see if I can get these up to 39 knots so they can match Huladao if they end up in the same division. It's gonna be a pretty simple little refit, hopefully. Well, I hoped the refit would shave off some tons, but it seems to not be the case. It's actually gotten a little bit heavier. Let's reduce the Minehunter thing. What is our ASW? 1419. Let's see, what do I have to do to make this happen? Did they adjust funnel capacity again? Because I was pretty sure it had More funnel capacity. Yeah, oil 1 is actually the lightest. That is kind of funny. Yeah, we're 14 tons over. That's not that much. Like, all things considered. $30, $46, $30, $66. Yeah, let's try and go with balanced. We only have enhanced reloading in these? Alright. I didn't know that. But that should give us some more torpedo range too, right? Yeah, they're up to 23 kilometers because we've gotten some kind of tech. Yeah, and it's such a... Wow, okay. If we go with naturals and then reduce it, then yes. But that also reduces the range, which is obviously not good. If I reduce ammo closer, because I typically don't run out of ammo on these. They don't fire that many shots. Two tons over. There we go. Slightly thinner aft deck. 1 month refit. 1 knot more top speed. And probably an extra kilometer of torpedo range. I'll say that's good. I have no idea what happened. I copied the refit I just made so I could build some of the refit version, and without changing anything, look at the weight. Shaved off more than 700 tons. What is going on? I mean, I'm not complaining. I just don't get it. So with that, we're gonna just make these all around better, because why not? Let's add on a little bit of barbette to reduce the flash fire. Triple hull. Reinforced bulkheads 2. Anti-flood 2. And suddenly we have some Jing class DDs that are quite a bit more survivable. And there is more weight on the table. Can I make these 23 inch? Can I make them 24 inch? Yes, that gives me more range. And a lot more punch. And heck, I can even add a little bit of armor. Like so. Pitch is still pretty bad. Can I make them fire faster? Yeah, sure. Of course, they're now getting a little bit more expensive, but it's not like bad or anything. How would that be with the diesel too? That would be overweight and very expensive. How about a turbo electric? Not gonna work, although it's cheaper. Sure thing. Jing 2. Save that design. And I wonder if I just do a quick refit of the Jing 2, not change anything, will I be able to apply that refit to the original Jing? Because sometimes it does work out that way. Well, evidently that's not going to work, because even without changing anything, we're up to overweight again. So, no. Alright, let's build some of the Jing 2s. I did some more changes to the design, gave them back the 22-inch torpedoes, because they are less visible than the 24-inch. And also, turbo electric drive, which, in addition to just being much better in almost every way, other than being slightly heavier than geared turbines too, it's also much cheaper. So cost went from, let's see, what's the base cost of a based Jing class? Where are you? Where's the basic? There it is. 325 down to 282, and it's better. Like in every way, it's got more bulkheads and stuff too, because of that magic weight reduction that I don't know how happened. So I want to build 12 of these, because have been losing some DDs lately. Yeah, we only got 20 left. So yeah, but that's it for this episode. Hopefully I'm gonna find a way to design a refit of the new Jing 2 class that can be applied to the original instead of this one, because, well, it's just that much better and cheaper, and yeah. But getting them up to 39 knots from 38 might not sound like a lot, but when I got the Huladao class with a 39 knot top speed, it would just be well, a bad matchup to have them mixed up, which is why I'm planning of getting rid of all of the Chongqing Bay class. So yeah, goodbye and take care.